Good morning, gamers. Today we're going to be looking at a learner method for Vardorvis where you can skip every single possible combination of axes using only 2 tiles. This is by no means efficient in terms of DPS, but it will help learners out with a way to get their first KC and also start to understand the basics of that skipping. A few plugins will need to do this method. Firstly is the ground markers plugin to mark this tile here and this tile here. These tiles will be included in the description of the video, so you can import these with your RuneLite client. The second plugin we'll need is a plugin called line markers, and again these will be in the description of the video for you to upload into your client. This will mark a line like this, the yellow line, that is used for our axe skipping. The third plugin that is also helpful is a plugin called screen markers. With this plugin you can add a screen marker and color code it over your range and melee prey. This is a little bit dark and obnoxious on your screen, but it will help you in a clutch situation. Another plugin we'll need is a plugin called Better NPC Highlight. Using these true tiles under the true tile section and marking them will let you see the true tile of the axe, which will help you skip. Finally, something I find useful as well is to highlight Vardorvis using Better NPC Highlights and highlight his hit points. So to summarize this method, we'll start on either this tile or this tile, and as soon as we see an axe spawn on top of us, we'll click to either of these alternating tiles. It works from either tile, and you will skip every possible combination of axes. This will skip what I call the first wave of axes. With the second wave, you'll be using this yellow line with the true tile of the axes, and as soon as you see the true tile of the axes touch this yellow line, again you'll be clicking between either of these tiles. Again, this will skip every possible combination of axes. Also keep in mind, you will get the attack where you need to pray range from the Greeborn. I do recommend camping your prayer interface as long as you are not eating, so you can quickly access this. To demonstrate this method, I will do an example build. So to start, we're going to run to this tile here. We're going to camp our mouse over this tile. As soon as we see an axe spawn on top of us, we'll be clicking to this tile. That is a perfect example. By clicking the alternate tile, as soon as the axe spawned, you were able to skip every possible combination of axes. And again, so we're going to hover our mouse, getting ready to click. As soon as we see the tile here, as soon as you see the orange tile touch the yellow line, that is your cue to click. So for the first wave, you were clicking the alternative tile as soon as you see the axe spawn. For the second wave, we're clicking the alternative tile as soon as the true tile for the axes touches the yellow line. Axe on top of us, so we'll move. Axe on top of us, so we'll move. As soon as the true tile touches that line, we'll skip. There's a few demonstrations there of why Vardorvis is so difficult. Occasionally, you will need to do multiple actions in close succession, sometimes in one game tick. This is often where you need to pray range and move at the same time. This is a difficult learning curve, but with practice, you will get the hang of it. We'll do another example now, but hopefully the premise is quite simple. If an axe spawns on top of you, you click to the alternative tile for the first wave. If you have an axe coming towards you from the alternative wave, you're clicking this tile as soon as the orange tile from that axe touches this yellow line. A few other tips, as I recommended earlier, it's important to camp your prayer interface, so in the event you need to pray range, you can do so quickly. After you have clicked to the alternative tile, it's important to wait a little bit before clicking Vardorvis. If you click too early, you will be dragged off the tile, so be patient with clicking Vardorvis. Also, occasionally he will be on top of the tile you want to be on. Just shift click to walk under him and let him walk off